Hi Capricorn, it's Alison and I'm back today to do your Psychic June monthlies. Okay, now these are a very general overview for the month of June and the weeks moving forward. I have to say that because they are timeless. Okay, I don't focus on any particular area of life. It's whatever comes out, okay? But they are timeless, so that you will find that these will play out during June and for the weeks following, okay? I have pre-shuffled all the cards, Capricorn, for you, and I've said my opening prayers, and I've been tuning in. And I've had some really unusual things coming forward, really, for all the signs, to be fair. But Capricorn. Now, while I was shuffling, and this was literally just while I was just shuffling for Capricorn, I have to say, because as you will be aware, I am clairvoyant. Okay, I am a medium. I wasn't particularly focusing on that side of things because that's something else I'm going to be doing with readings coming up. But I had a lady pop in while I was shuffling, and if it comes in, then I have to give it out. As you know, I say this: whatever I get, I have to pass forward. I have to give it out because that's what I do. And this lady just come in and she just said, "I'm Julie's mum." Okay, I'm Julie's mum. And I did ask her, this is not quite the time, but I don't like sending anybody off, especially because she felt that I don't know that this lady's been over very long, to be fair. I don't know that she's been over very long, but she just wants her daughter to know that she's okay. I didn't go in too deeply with it because I'm not doing the clairvoyant readings at this time. I'm more tuning in with the psychic, although it's always there. So spirit are always there with me. But I just wanted to say, she just said, I'm Julie's mum. That was what she said to me. I'm Julie's mum, and I just want her to know that I'm okay. So I'm passing that forward. And if Capricorn, if there are any Julies out there and you're aware of this, that somebody could have had a passing of recent time, and it feels that it fits, please just pass that on, okay? Because it's really quite important this lady just gets that across. Okay, right, so I'm going to get on now with what I was picking up for you, what I was when I was tuning in. Now, Capricorn, they said something really, I got it really straight. It was said to me really, and I've heard the saying, but I'm not entirely sure what it means. So you may have to enlighten me, okay, in the comments, please. Just let me know. It was said to me. It was said lifting the lid on something, Capricorn. Now, what is it that you are lifting the lid on? Is it that you're releasing something, or are you opening something up? Is it something that's been going on around in Capricorn's world that you now feel that you want to open up, that you want to be more open about whatever this is? Because they just said lifting the lid on something. Well, to me personally, if that was said to me on a personal level, I would think it would mean that I'm about to expose something. Okay, I'm about to say, do, or expose possibly something. Doesn't always have to be a negative. It could be a surprise even. Perhaps you're now ready to to do that. If you've been waiting for the right time to lift the lid, then Capricorn, that's coming with June. as these will be for June moving forward, the weeks forward, and all of the signs, all the messages bleed over right through the weeks, through June, after June, into the summer, and even into the winter. So because these are very psychically guided, I have to say that they play out. You have to give things time to play out. Things take time. Okay, so please bear that in mind, Capricorn, and also only take what resonates for you. You know, if it doesn't resonate, let it fly. It's for someone else. Okay, I want to say that as well. But anyway, and the other thing also that I was picking up, during the month of June moving forward again, I like to say that because, as I say, it's not, I give a guideline as June, but personally, these things play out for the weeks, following months even, okay? Some of you that have got children of a certain age, they gave me that there's children leaving home at this time. During June, you could start to see that happening for those of you that do have children of a certain age. We're not talking little children, obviously, but I'm seeing children leaving the nest, flying the nest. Now, this could be that they're off to university, colleges. It doesn't mean that they're leaving and that's it, you know, they're not coming back. But I'm getting that heavily that there's children that will be flying the nest. So it could be quite an emotional time for some Capricorns, because Capricorns are very family orientated people, I know, and family's important to all of us. But you know, when your children start to leave, it marks a certain end of an era. It's, you know, it marks a certain time in most parents' lives when their children do decide that it's time to move on, whether that is moving into their own homes or whether they're moving away because they're going away to work, or as I say, colleges, universities, you know, this type of thing. But you could see some movement there in June, okay? And also, Capricorn, Christmas is going to be really important for you, because something that is implemented, this is how it's given to me, something, Capricorn, that's implemented during the month of June is really going to play out by Christmas. Okay, you'll know best what this is to you, but it feels as if you're aiming high for something, Capricorn. There's something, because they gave me you aiming high. I want, you know, we're setting our sights quite high here. This is what I was given. And it's something that starts within June, is implemented. This is how it was put to me. It's implemented. Is you aiming high for something, implementing something within June, and Christmas is going to be really important for whatever that is that you implement now. I think by Christmas is you know, a real a fruition time for you, Capricorn. Okay, I've got quite a few bits for you, Capricorn. Really, these are only meant to be just a general per se of June, but they never work out like that, because you know, I pick up so much stuff. Also, before I do move on to the cards, I was given that over some recent time, but also it could be that this plays out in June. I want to say, Capricorn, you could be picking up the pieces for somebody. Okay, it feels to me that, Capricorn, you've been there for this person, okay, and they know this, and I believe that they're deeply grateful for your support. You know, Capricorns are very supporting people, but they did say picking up the pieces. Okay, now whether you're going to be aware of this in June, that this could happen, it doesn't have to happen in June, but you might be made aware that you may be called upon. Okay, you might be made aware in June that you're going to be called upon, that you can see this coming. You can see this coming, Capricorn. where you will be picking up the pieces for somebody. And I do feel like you have been there for this person in the past as well. Okay, so can I just say that in June you could be, if it doesn't play out in June, you could just be made aware in June that this is a possibility of you being called upon to help pick the pieces up. Okay, and also the last thing that I picked up just as I was finishing off, motivation's been a little bit hard for you. I don't know if it's just how it's played out during the year so far, but I do feel like Capricorns really want to get going on certain things, you know, but they're finding the motivation a little bit hard going. Some of you might feel like you're treading treacle, you know, it's a little bit sticky and it's a little bit hard getting off the ground. Okay, but I do feel that moving forward, Capricorn, okay, as we do move forward, I mean, we're going into June, we're halfway through the year. It's a real marker in time for the year, the middle of the year. But definitely, if motivation has been an issue, I can say to you that, you know, as you head into the next 6 months, you will find there'll be more ease with all of that. Okay, right, I'm going to get into the cards. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so we have envy. Okay, let's see what your tarot is. Envy and the sun. Okay, now with the envy card, it is what it says it is. It's about envy. Possibly you're feeling a little bit of a lack perhaps of lately, and you look around and, you know, and we all do it, you know, best will in the world, we're all just human, you know, sometimes we look and we go, oh, that would be nice, or, you know, or, oh, well, I wished I could, you know, have that or do that. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know, there isn't anything wrong with that. It doesn't make you a bad person for sure, but what it does do is it sends out a clear signal of lack. There being lack, okay? And really we don't want to be doing that, Capricorn, because as you know, what you send out, it will come back, you know, as energy flows. Well, energy goes where energy flows. So we don't really want to be feeling this envy, okay? I'm not sure that it's aimed at anybody in Pacific around you, Capricorn. I'm just feeling like it's just within you. Like I'm not feeling you looking directly at somebody or persons and going, oh, look at them, look what they've got, you know, and feeling like really either jealous, or I don't feel that. I don't get that. Capricorns generally aren't that way inclined, okay? You know, you're a fellow earth sign like myself. I'm a Taurus, and that's not us. You know, earth signs are very stable people, you know, we like stability, and I don't feel that with you. But what I do want to say is, where you have been feeling perhaps a little bit of lack, can I say to you, the sun is now coming in and it's getting ready to shine. Now, like I've just been saying, I feel this is going to play out for you, Capricorn. Not just, it's going to be something, I'm going really, really cold, so I know I'm right. Something's going to be started or implemented during the month of June. Now, you've got to be patient, Capricorn, because it is going to play out. As the year and the next 6 months going forward, the sun is going to shine for you, Capricorn, okay? So wherever it is, and you will know best for this, wherever you have been feeling a little bit of lack, okay? And I mean, you know, we've all gone through some really difficult times over recent time, you know, globally, okay? So, you know, we've all been feeling some way about certain things, you know, and things have really impacted on people in different areas of their life. So if you have been feeling a little bit of lack, can I just say to you, you couldn't have a better card, because the sun card trumps all. It trumps anything. Where the sun is, the sun shines, it ameliorates every area of life. So whether that's work, finances, family, home, health even, it's brilliant for health, and it's also very good for children, which I was saying before, you know. So fear not, because, you know, if your children are about to fly the nest, you know, for their highest good and their best good, you couldn't have a better card. The sun is saying all's going to be well, and it will go well. And I want to say that moving forward, Capricorn, absolutely, absolutely, you're going to have the sunshine going forward for the next 6 months. You're going to see a real turn of events for you. I'm really feeling that. I'm really feeling that. Let's get another card. Explore your options, Capricorn. It says it's time to look at other possibilities, and it's a good time to make changes. So I feel that the changes are coming again with the sun, and we're leaving the envy. We're not going to focus on the lack, the negative. You know, we are looking forward here. And with the sun there, the options are coming in for you to explore something different, something new. And I did say that, you know, like, honestly, there's something around you, Capricorns. There really is, because I got it, really. There's something that you're going to implement. You're going to start in June, which is going to play out over the next 6 months into Christmas. Christmas is really important, okay? And you're aiming high for something. Well, you will aim high. With the sun there, you absolutely will aim high. I do feel that. So there is something around you, Capricorns. I'm feeling it, really feeling it. Okay, and then you've got full moon, surrender to the divine. So watch out for the next full moon. Okay, I'm not sure. I haven't got my calendar at hand, so I can't tell you exactly when that's going to be. But for some reason, I am really being drawn to a full moon, and although it says it there, but I'm getting that for you. Okay, and they just said a month's time. So while I'm actually recording these, we are still in May, okay? So can I say to you, we're the latter part of May. So can I say to you, Capricorn, please look to the late part of June, okay? Look to the late part of June. There's something there, and it says surrender to the divine. But for you, it's not just surrendering, it's you're implementing something. There's something to the latter part of June that you will be giving up. You will be finally aiming for something that you've got, that is something the Capricorns, they want to implement. There's a change they want to implement, and it's going to happen during June. And I am getting a month's time with this full moon. So I think today is the 20th. I'm doing this on the 20th. I'm doing these for June. I'm getting them in early this time. So look to around the 20th of June. Okay, Capricorns, a month's time I want with this. A month's time. Look for something that's going to come around in a month's time. And the sun is there. The sun trumps them all. Okay, Capricorn, please let me know in the comments. I love to read your comments, and, you know, let me know how things play out for you, because I am deeply interested. Okay, but I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. Okay, but know that you've got the sun, so, you know, get rid of this they just said doubt, and feeling a sense of lack, because that is truly about to change. If you have been feeling that way, Capricorn, it's not for much longer. Okay, and with that, I'm going to say God bless and take care.